In a post-pandemic world, working from home, it's become the norm. You might have back pain because you've been sitting on your couch on your laptop, and that's just not the right way to be working. But it has caused a rise in employee surveillance by bosses. A new study by Microsoft finding 85% of workplace leaders do not believe hybrid employees are maximizing their workday. Is that surprising? No, it's not. Let's discuss it with technology and business analyst Jack Gold, the founder and principal analyst at J. Gold Associates. Thanks for being here. I would have to say that more people than ever are working from home, but certainly it can't be as productive as it would be if it was inside of an office. Or could it be?
Well, I guess it depends on what you consider productive. If you consider productive being at my desk from 9 to 5 and making sure that I answer the phone and I'm typing away on my computer, then that's your way of looking at productivity. My way of looking at productivity is I give you a job, you need to get it done. If you do it from 9 to 5 or you do it from 5 to 9, I don't really care, unless it's facing consumers that have to call in if you're in a call center or something of that nature. But let's say you're a professional that needs to write copy for you, Adrienne. Do you really care that it's done at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. as long as it's good copy? I guess I wouldn't care. That's my philosophy. Now, the situation with work from home is that a lot of managers have defaulted to the methodology of you've got to be at your desk from 9 to 5. You've got to be there working away at 8 hours. What if you're a working mother and you need to take care of your kid for a couple of hours and then you want to work from 6 to 9 at night? So it really depends on what you consider productivity.
Well, what are they doing to actually track it? Because, like in our business, there are time constraints. There are serious deadlines between 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. But what are they actually gathering? Are they watching how many emails you send? Are they monitoring how many times during the day your laptop goes dead because of lack of use?
There are companies that are doing that. There is software that you can put on my computer that will let you know how many words I've typed, how many mouse clicks I've made, what websites I've gone to. I think that's really, really heavy-handed, personally. If I were in IT, if I were somebody supporting you and putting that on your computer with the knowledge that that might help you perhaps get fired, I would really have a problem with that. And so it's really a question of what does monitoring mean? Look, if you're a customer service rep and, people are calling in and, you have to handle that, then I can see making sure that you're sitting at your desk from 9 to 5 and not taking, 4-hour coffee breaks.
Yeah. Well, but if you're working from home, as a culture, do you think that there is some truth or at least some factual evidence that we could become really lazy working from home and work less, even though we're still working hard?
Yeah, but you can do that in the office too. I can be at my desk from 9 to 5, typing away my computer and not getting anything done, right? So, sure, there are people that shouldn't be working from home. There are people that need supervision. There are people that will not do a great job if they're not watched. But that's what a manager's job is, to make sure that those people really aren't part of my world. If you're too heavy-handed, here's the problem. If you're too heavy-handed and people think that you're monitoring them, one, it's a privacy concern. But secondly, most people would be offended by that. And look, given the job market as it is today, it's not real hard to find a new job. They're going to go find a new job. So you have to be really careful on how you structure monitoring of employees.
Yeah, I guess also the communication of it, where it's like we're partnering with you to make you more productive versus we're watching you because we don't trust you because we think you're a slob. Jack Gold, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.